Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I thought it died since it said hello.
No.
Still, I wasn't frightened of my newfound powers.
Do you like your blanket more?
Cool, fresh
Yeah,
air.
it's
Where
nice.
the living gods, I
I figured if we were gonna play or something, or watch a movie.
I'm glad for it. For this.
Oh, right, I'm all by myself. They don't have a crew. Because they're all independent now. Which means I can't look at
These things have stayed interesting.
who likes me. Oh, wow. Why is my inventory down to like 0?
Sorry.
Fine.
The horror. Did you just hiss at me?
Want to talk to Gail? I've been waiting several days to speak to Gail.
I thought you wanted to talk to Gail. So
We can both talk to Gail.
why don't you talk to Gail?
He was in your party longest.
Which is why he wants to really catch up with you.
No.
I just sat down.
I know. I just had a brewski. That's how I sit now? Jeez.
Yeah, Blaney. Backup star from
Seems pretty red, but no, not even close.
Jaheer-Here.
Well, there he
Oh my
is.
god.
Gale in all his glory.
Wait, where are
I
you?
hope you're happy, the god of ambition. Have you ever
Where
heard
are you?
anything more ridiculous?
Back by the log. And then
Oh, God.
there.
Ooh, treasure chest. Wait.
We'll make an
Oh,
excellent
you're
addition
talking.
to the Pantheon. Which do you want me to say?
You haven't talked to him yet, so you don't even know.
Ambition, aspiration, greed and hubris is all I hear. The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized his mistakes. He was contrite. All he wanted to do was live. Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness.
He told you not
Yes,
to do
I
this.
mean you. Then you're just as mad as he. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gail's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you.
That's
Oh,
Gail's
she'll
name.
be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
See, girl, you'd miss me if I wasn't a cluttery boy. That's what I'm hearing.
I didn't say
You'd
that.
best not have any plans to follow in Gail's footsteps. One gold at this gathering is quite enough.
Want me to talk? You can talk to Gail?
You talk.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if our dialogue's in busy.
Why is the night air? Goodness. Is Faerun always so dull?
I can't.
Still, at At least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
Yeah.
Not to be overly pedantic, but they are my powers now. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but
I'll kill you.
I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As
That's what you
expected,
did
Mistra
to
was
me.
unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
Whichever one you want. Thanks for saying the first one, so that we could hear all about how cool he is.
Oh, it's so tempting to say too.
You want me to save it?
No,
You can say two. It's fine.
where's the crown of Karsus now? Or 1 or 3? 1.
Sure.
I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed don't merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dustboat of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm
Yeah, no, you picked a bad thing.
Thought he'd be a cool god.
proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Leave.
See how mortals help themselves. Oh yeah. Get that Galarian magic girl.
You should save here, because there's a lot. If you wanted to come back, which I know you do.
Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or so. And by then, my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
It's ambitious.
Oh, chosen.
I guess so.
Yeah, whichever one you want.
Don't worry. The ambition you hold will never be too far from my sights.
Creepy.
Pursue your dreams and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered.
Baby.
Haven't you any ambitions, Tara?
Baby.
I could help you. You know.
Don't.
Oh? At what cost?
A prayer or two would suffice. That's so bad.
This is where she says, "The day I pray to you, Gale, is the day that something is up,
I
down
mustn't
is."
frighten them with my newfound powers. Goodness. It's fate. Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Random check.
I'm forgetting my audience. Etiquette amongst the gods works rather differently. They're a lot more direct, shall we say. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. First, as you know, the eye finished it. As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the wound, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
2 or 4.
I don't recall saying that I've given up. I can say this much for now. Mistra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
exist. Not to
Somebody's
bestow favors
somebody's
I don't know
heard.
what you thought giving that man power was
seize
going to
their
look like.
destinies
If
for
not
themselves,
this.
exactly as I did. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Should I say 6 or should I say 3?
I am the god of ambition, not of the consequences of ambition. Nor am I the arbiter of good or evil for that matter. At best,
I loved you,
those
Gale.
concerned with the consequences of their actions might consult with Savras, god of divination. Though these days I doubt I'd see them coming. I am
It's an inside
ambition
joke. You don't
incarnate.
even get it.
As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mistra herself is from the weave. There are already. This is only the beginning.
You got there.
I believed in you for so much of our journey. It's a pity you won't do me the same courtesy.
Gale
Suppose I was
out.
foolish to expect a mortal to understand.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Bold decision to treat a divine being with such cold indifference. You mortals do love to live dangerously, don't you? Ah, it's quite something, isn't it? To be in the presence of the divine. Fear not. That tingling sensation is merely your body's way of alerting you to my presence. Perfectly harmless. In small doses.
Where's
Bold decision. You
and,
walk the sheen of Elysium missing, isn't there? A bold decision.
Right, you gonna eat that brain?
so much dye and clothing. This can't be it. After all we've done. 310? Headache? LOL. Where was this power when we needed it, Gale? We should get the crown first.
Plus 10 bonus to all ability checks. Hello.
That's crazy.
I learned much under these very skies. Such pleasure to see
We've
the
got
white
wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
Who the heck is
Yeah,
Mola?
where are my brains, Withers? Where are brains?
Oh, it smells so good here.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did Ghanaians get murdered? Is that what it said?
I don't know. I was trying to read it and it picked it up.
Gondians no more, Wolbren, Bongles, Iron Hand Gnomes. Oh, okay. Never mind. Wolbren's the bad guy? Or? I don't remember. I don't think Wolbren's the bad guy.
Wolverines are
Wolbren's the
sweet
nice guy,
little...
right? Hero Druid.
Perhaps the Bart knows some of my favorites. Unless my taste in music is too antique, of course.
Stone Lord killed.
The day I pray to you,
I think
Gale,
Is this an old one?
I think they're saying a nice way to kill them. I think Mince was like, oh, I got him or something.
So very
That's
stubborn.
Hopefully, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I don't think he's killed.
Don't you forget it.
I mean, I don't see him here, which is
Either.
a bit disconcerting, but Jaheer-Here is definitely here. Structure found beneath House of Grief. Not a goblin.
Oh, a good Yankee child.
What makes the guide to Birders Gate?
The whole gang is here.
Oh,
Wish I had
Hero.
time to polish up the horns.
Oh, that's her.
New Bardic School Tiefling founder.
Yeah.
Who does Will?
You gonna attack a well?
No, you talked to Lisa.
Old friend. For 2 months, Orpheus trained me in the
There's
ways of
Miss.
the comet. For 2 more, I
Goodness.
skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. To see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking a royal inquisitor's head.
Limbo, she'd said. A plane of chaos where you might drink fire like water, where you might breathe ice instead of air, and the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once the Githzerai were one of the Githyanki, until bloody civil war severed them.
What's the holdup?
It's nice to hear it. It has taken all of Orpheus's efforts to conjure my projection, and all of mine to convince him to let me come. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Beautiful.
I do. I approach the gates of Shraktalor even now.
Shraktalor. How well you know the name. The capital city of the Githzerai, and the home of their immortal god king, Zerith Menyar Akith.
Alkish sent word of the rebellion to Minyara through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Is that Boo?
What?
Is that Boo who's making noises and
Maybe.
making the controller shake? This one?
Sure.
I was as surprised as anyone when Orpheus spoke the order. My blade is keen as ever, but it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am
There's
a
one
warrior
difference.
of the comet. I will not rest until I burn Lucket's bones to ash and smash up Electri to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm. Soon, when the comet has risen, when the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust, I miss this place. More to the point, I missed you. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Have you seen Gale?
Bye.
This is nice. Yes. I think that's the right word for it.
You here?
Miss this place.
Yes.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
She's got a good top too.
That makes one of us. Woo!
I think she'd like that.
Ah, how nice to be understood again.
You made her laugh.
I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
Shitters.
Jaheer, shitters are full. It's a kip. Kip ups.
Is that what you want me to say?
Well, I don't know what a kip is. You can say whatever you want, girl.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness,
I'm walking here.
civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Wait, you had children. What about your
Honestly?
biggest child, Minsk?
Yeah.
Much more sitting down than I'd like. Mistake me not. There is still much to be done. Plans to make, maps to be frowned over. But my children are more than capable
City
of doing
planning,
it.
shitty
Even the
planning.
young ones
whoa.
tire of me peeking over their shoulders. This night offers them a brief respite from me at least. And this place, now I look at it, it is where you all spent your first night together, no?
It's one way to
Fine
put it.
spot for an adventure to begin.
Yes.
A fine
Now
spot
it's time
indeed.
for my first night with you as well.
Just a little wander, perhaps, to stretch the legs.
Where'd you
I'll
get
find
your
my
duck?
way back, as I always do. I admit defeat. Baldur's Gate is my home. But that is the thing about home. The only way to see it clearly is to leave and look back. For a little while, at least. But, should a mother wish to know how her children are faring, not worrying, mine, only wondering, perhaps you might write and tell me of them. And of you too.
Oh, girl.
You're gonna reject me though if I say that.
Baby, no.
Think I should?
Sure.
Do you now? I never said it would be restful. First, let us enjoy tonight. If you still want to journey away on the morrow, come and find me. Together we will try hard not to have an adventure.
You
Although-
son of a bitch, I'm in.
We might have to undertake a brief quest to rescue Minsk first. Be well, cub. We will speak again.
Bear.
But first, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Oh, we thought I got her.
I'm thinking on the next place to visit. There is a wizard in Bay who I swore to check up on now and again. Ha! Perhaps I shall take Minsk. A return to Rashomon might keep him out of trouble. In every place but Rashomon, at least. You are free to enter the monk's library. But if I am to be sent to sleep, I shall find a nice comfortable inn outside the walls.
Oh, well.
Well now. Your higher form has brought with it some higher manners then.
Do it.
Oh, that one?
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon.
Yep.
Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
What are the Harpers up to?
What else? Helping. Whether I ask for it or no. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, George, has been... Not so for my daughter, though she spends more time looking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her.
Wait, you have
Again.
children, or what about me?
What about Minsk?
The beloved ranger? Oh, beloved wherever he goes. Winning all sorts over to our rebuilding efforts. Minsk has the guild and 9 fingers on board. Deep down, it seems even the wicked can be moved to care for the city that made them. Of course, many of the wealthy fled the city when danger struck. Ha! Perhaps the thieves only want to lure them back. But for now, their hands are busy laying bricks. While I hover around. Mistake me not. There is still much to be done.
Is that a joke
Plans
about
to
me,
make.
Jaheer?
Maps
Hover
have been
around.
frowned over. But my children are... This night offers them a brief respite from a fine spot for an adventure to begin. A fine spot indeed.
Your kids need you. Your little babies and stuff.
And I them. But I cast a little more shade than I would like. And they are only
She's
beginning to
shady.
see the sun. Which is my way of saying, I'll find my way back. But that is the thing about home. But perhaps you might write and tell me of them. And of you too.
You can instantly project news of any misbehavior into your cranium if you will let me inside.
You are meant to be an evolved being, are you not? I'm sure you can master quill and parchment. And I vow to send them word of my own wanderings. If only to spare me Ryan's wrath next I return. If you really want to help, you'll get Minsk out of trouble for me. Spare me that adventure. Still, we need not begin with the fare-thee-wells just yet. We have tonight. I must inspect the refreshments.
Scratch is still like hello.
All this stimulating conversation leaves you hungry. To
Again?
speak is not enough.
Why does this keep
you wish to
happening?
explore the brain
I think
of
it
your
just-
friend with your
Maybe he does like a random
weary
thing where I
Jaheer.
just keep staring at
Over
one of
time,
them and
her
they're...
stresses may have
Oh.
shrunk her hippocampus, making its taste more intense.
Maybe you shouldn't be talking to them. Oh, do we have new dice?
No.
No inspiration.
On consuming a brain, you become one with its owner. Every memory blends with yours. What better reunion than this eternal bond?
Babe,
You shall dine well
Babe.
tonight.
what are you doing?
Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, how you doing, Bolo?
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking, well. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Which one?
I don't know.
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together.
We only have
I've
to
gotten
like
quite
5
good at
minutes.
replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You
Yep.
might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
Well, should I do one or two? Maybe you can do one. I'll do two.
Sure.
Who says you're the titular hero, hmm? Oh, I jest, probably. But believe you me, I couldn't have written a word without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm? Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in. Don't worry, friend. I'll be sure to send your royalties by post once the manuscript's published. I'm certain I have your address around here somewhere.
I'll speak to Carla.
God among men.
Baby.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean. No. Believe me, you shouldn't have. That place is fucking horrible. I wouldn't wish it on you. On anyone. Look, you showed me just how much my life is worth. That there are people out there who really value it.
I can hang on in the hells a while longer. Oh, guess what we found?
What?
Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge!
Bring Daniel.
Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Ernest. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, do it.
You don't need to ask, soldier.
I'll see. Just had to make sure no one was around to see anybody. Oh, look!
Aw.
You made her turn blue.
Starfrost will do that to you. The long one.
I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out?
Be mad if I didn't.
You're going back to prison? No, don't bother.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
My babies.
Jaheer!
There's Will.
I will.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You smell shit.
Is that you?
Intelligence, huh? +5?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Sulfur.
Thought I was smarty.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla.
I sell candles now.
My deodorant.
A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlak and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good?
What are you
One of them
wearing?
sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlak can fill you in.
I want Will to fill me.
Tithilium, is that it? Sorry.
See the dialogue option. But yes, that was the joke. I just said that.
That's what I was double checking because I'm sorry.
That's
Leave.
how you're not a warlock anymore?
Yeah, Mizora took his power.
Oh, that's right.
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
That's
Oh my god, a
not
ranger?
a fighter? Or...
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear,
I'd rather
I
not see
can't imagine
you.
not having you at my side.
Oh.
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers.
It's almost
rebuilt
like
the
a Grey
council
Power
from
Ranger.
scratch.
It's giving Grey Power
And
Rangers.
he's back in his element, commanding the flaming fist with brave heart.
Oh,
And
hell.
no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few
Excellent.
chosen
Start the
words.
fire.
No tadpole needed. Bane's chosen primed the fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be tears' will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine.
He still believes in the bow and the blade, but he's teaching the fist a new lesson.
The heart.
No accountability.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it.
William.
Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Will's got weird powers now.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers. Cheers to all of us.
Laser.
Cheers
Laser,
to you.
laser.
Oh, is there just like a random chance that I'll,
Have to eat them.
what you got there? Did you hear here? I used to play the flute.
Not well.
Not well.
Where's
Laser,
old-
are you stealing our food?
Where's old Bones, man?
Rank. I'd take rat over this any day.
Well, there he is, the god of ambition. Have you ever heard any? Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions? Who left that crown in the river where any foolish wizard could swim down and pick it up? You were looking out for him. I expected better of you.
One or four.
I did want to say one at one point, but
As do I. As do I.
I tried to stop
I
him.
know there's nothing you could
But
have done
Peter
to
was
stop
like,
him.
let him ascend.
Not really. Perhaps you'd be
well,
willing to
apparently
come
we know now.
to Gail's mother sometime. She misses him so. And I'm jolly good. I'll enjoy your party, dear. I've heard...
Gonna give him a godly
Go and meet
intervention.
your
It's
mom.
quite something, isn't it? Fear not.
Sorry.
No.
You.
Must
No.
practice acceptance.
Oh, hello.
My new powers are
Let me guess. You've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Everybody's gonna say. Wait, I'm coming.
Who are you? What's your cranium size?
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
You're my love child.
Are you the Witcher?
Oh my god, are you Withers?
How do you know it?
I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What are you doing up here?
Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None. I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
I missed the thing where I could talk about being a mind flayer.
You know. You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
I think you did change the song.
Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want?
Never been heard before.
Fantastic idea. It'll suit the whole affair perfectly.
Don't eat his brain.
Change the song.
Greetings, O cultured adventurer. What can I do you for? Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
Carry on my wayward son. look how I float up and down these things like a
Fresh
freak.
air. Like
Not
the
that
living
way
gods
yet.
I needed.
There's a mission up there.
Talk to Minsk. There's a mission.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
In the game, probably.
Try not to eat Jaheer-Here. And eat this whole chicken.
Boo! We are not dreaming. It is our old friend. Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, Minsk began to wonder if he was some blind bug who had only dreamed himself to be large and bulksome. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
Right?
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. We guard the streets, while Jaheer is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsk and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound.
You were them.
We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference.
Gotta go save Minsk.
It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no?
You're off the leash, McLean.
Gonna say one, I guess. Sure.
In ample time indeed. So long as the bone makes returns us to our cell by dawn, who would not be late to the bloodshed.
Just like
But
our
leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
Stinky.
No, my friend. It is not yet time for tears and passing Boo around for the wiping of eyes. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap, so you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
Oh, no.
Away, my friend. Minsk shall soon strip, and Boo will not see you blinded.
I get.
Is that it? Is that everybody?
Mm.
I'm gonna talk to Jaheer again. Jaheer!
No.
Jaheer!
No.
Astarion!
After everything, this...
Last time it was you, Astarion.
Did you talk to Halson?
No.
Where's your girlfriend?
Halson's right here.
Witnessed him pluck wine from all over
LOL, Halson's right here.
one bottle of fresh blood.
No, really, where's Shadow?
I don't know.
Lizzo. Stereo. Halson. Carla. Jaheer. Lily.
Are they over by the quest, maybe?
Maybe. But if we go that way, that could be the end of dinner.
Where's Withers?
I don't know.
What, are they gonna put me down? You gonna talk to Halson?
I've already talked to Halson.
You did?
Yeah, Halson was the first one I spoke to.
The day I pray to you, Gale, is the day.
So if you want to go this way, we could try that.
Right.
Go that way? Sure.
There it is. I'm sorry.
Fascinating. Thou hast ventured long With thy comrades, shared food, fire, and friendship, but even such adamantine bonds could not prevent thee from ruining my party.
Wow.
Suddenly, I am most tired. Good day.
So what happened?
I don't know. Why would he do that?
Did he mean to do that to me?
I don't know.
I wish it could last forever. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
So, who did you think that Withers was gonna be?
Oh,
You had like some theories.
I think I read somebody was like, oh, he must be Jurgle. But I thought there's like a guy who is there's like a guy who is the counter person. I don't know if that's also Jurgle or just one of his like
That's the god of the dead.
assistants. That's the old god of the dead. I guess the other three
You have to be old to be the god of the dead.
wanted to usurp him.
End your adventure. That was so harsh.
Past made present. I'm glad for it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it was meant for me. But I do remember coming here earlier and.
This one night is like any other, and yet different.
That was a really harsh ending.
Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, one comprising mostly.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all,
Sorry.
problems worth solving.
The brains without wow. Which one?
It's your toast. Blah, blah, blah.
To you.
To eating the brains of friends. No, wait, I didn't mean to. He let you back in? I don't understand.
That was crazy.
There thou art.
Like, I'm player 2.
The faces, God, it's truly believe. I've sought to puppets think gods.
So
The
there's still a
sapling,
bunch of
the
souls?
wind, the
Is that
dick
what I'm
fell.
being told?
I over it, vermin.
Vermin?
Merman? Well, thanks, girl. Oh, no.
It's not over. We just have new adventures to have.
No, I heard he said.
He said, get the fuck out my house.
Yeah, he did.
Patch 8 is being stress tested.
Right on my brain. Oh, yeah, on the PlayStation, and then now they said it's happening here. We're gonna look through all of our loads.
I can't take any more. How many loads do we have? Does it only save 60?
Girl, it's gotta be more than 60, okay?
Oh, I don't know how many.
That's good. That's... I'll try and count it, but...
No, I just thought maybe it only held like 60 at a time.
No.
Oh, so if it holds more, it's great.
Probably like
I figured we'd have to
2,000.
delete our friends' campaign because we're probably running all characters anyway.
Oh no,
And he's got his own.
they're cool because you don't have to keep. You can have as many as you want. It's not one of those games where it's. But I can update it now.
If you want. Thanks for playing with me.
Thanks for playing with me.
Kiss the ring, what's up?
I don't know.
Well.
So it was about 217 hours.
Give or take. And I don't know if that counts delete campaign.
Do you want to talk to him when he's not mad at you?
You do whatever you need to do. But don't change our campaign, okay?
I'm gonna go back and save Gale. Gale, you're gonna be a jerk!
Yeah.
You're gonna be a really big jerk! That sounds pretty great. I'm powerful, yes?
When did we start? Just go to actually to Ashlands. Yeah. No. Load her saves. Didn't I make?
It's been a year. Oh, and then some.
Yeah. So I was like maybe 20. 23 is when it started. I don't remember Isabel. What or who is Isabel?
You want me to load it up?
I just don't remember what
Oh, was this what our friends played?
No. Isabel, that one's what I
Soraya's?
I made Isabel. And then I found out there was a character named Isabel.
You want me to load it?
Sure. I just don't remember how I was playing Isabel.
You said, I want to play an evil
Ashley
character.
is a bard. Delilah. Can't remember what I made Delilah. I don't remember Isabel. Ranger? No? Yeah. Or, oh, Druid.
Wow. Circle of the Moon.
Now I have to make a dragon again. Maybe I was gonna be evil. Anyway, I had read somewhere at some point, and I don't know if I misinterpreted it, but I thought there was gonna be a thing where we either had to, like, maybe kill Isabel. Like, we were given a mission to, like, kill Isabel. Or maybe Aelin. So I didn't think we were gonna have them both. Yes, Visha. Is she a thief?
She's a cleric and she's like just a healer. It's pretty much
The Martyr is who?
her whole thing. Yeah, it was kind of she's not
I
vicious.
thought you were making... Okay. Maybe it was Gekka then you were making, like, a thief?
Yeah, Gekka's a fighter, but she's
You're making her do that?
her background is that she was a
Criminal.
because I randomized it and then just changed a few things. But yeah, she looks just like
Ooh, look at that. One leg up. You better save here.
Let everybody know how cool I am.
I have to eat dinner, please.
Okay. Now time to do all the other choices.
Yeah. An hour 28, that's impressive.
We just kept going through and murdering.
That's what Delilah's starting to do too.
Oh no, she's having a delightful time. Puppies.
Thanks for tuning in with us. It's been a crazy
Yes, thank
200
you.
plus hours.
Thank you.
Have a nice time.
Have a good one.